Everybody, welcome to the channel. We're about to install two-step onto my 2020 Camaro SS. So I already went ahead and got started with it right here. I'm trying to find a place to wire my activation switch and my ground to from inside the engine into the cab. My switch is going to be right here on this little plastic piece. It just comes off like that. But basically, some people have said to just drill into the firewall right there, but I found on another forum that if you actually come right here to the side of the door, right above this piece right here, they have this little plug, and you can actually you can push that plug out. And what I did is I poked a hole through this and put the wire through, and I'm just gonna wire the wire all the way up and then back to the two-step switch. I got some 14 gauge ground wire. Got it in black so I could tell the difference between the blue and the black. But this is gonna be my ground. Gotta find out a spot to ground that at. But first I need to plug it through this little piece right there. So we'll go ahead and get into that. One thing to also mention is disconnect your battery before you start doing this, because if you start messing with all them wires and stuff and you touch the wrong thing, yeah, that wouldn't be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run the wires through that little piece, bring it down, wrap it around, and then that's where my button's gonna be at. All right, so I just fed, here's the little plug right here. I just fed the wires through this hole right here where the plug came from, and I've got them coming out over here. And if you could see, it's kind of difficult. You can see that's where the wire is coming from, over there. Alright, so here's what I got kind of going on. So I got my blue wire right here coming out, and I also got my ground. That, if you look right there, you can slide it straight through there. They got a little piece of felt. And if you come around, I pulled it into the that plug right there, and it comes out down here. And you got both your wires. This is my ground wire, and the wire that came with the MSD for where I ran it through, it wasn't long enough, so I ended up getting some more wire. I believe this is 14 gauge, if I'm not mistaken, that I ended up getting, but put those, crimped them together, and we're gonna go ahead and hook it up to the button and see what we could do with it. So this is the next part that we're gonna do. This is the coil packs right here. You're gonna bring this around, set that to the side, and you're gonna split this up into two. In order to get these stock GM connectors out, it's going to be pushed in this little red tab. Pull that out like that, and they got a little black tab right here. I don't know if you could get that. Let's see. So they got a little black tab right here. Push in on that and pull it out, just like that. So you're going to do that to all 8 of them, and we'll get back to you guys after we get them all out. As you can see, these are going to be your new wires. You're going to take the last one, the bottom piece, on one side, and you're gonna plug this into the dummy plug right here. So the other way, right there. Plug that in. There we go. That's in. And then you'll plug the new one in to the new spot. Whoops, wrong side. There you go. Push that tab in. That's your first one done right there. You're gonna do that to every single one. Alright, so as you can see, everything's installed right here. All the connectors are hooked up. We'll go ahead and find a place to mount this. This is going to be what controls your two-step right here. You see you got the little knobs right here that'll control your RPM. And we'll hook the wire up. We're going to hook up the blue wire, not the blue and white wire. We're going to hook up this blue wire. We'll go ahead and find a place to ground my black wire, hook it up to the switch, and we'll start it all up. Alright, so this is where I grounded my black wire. Let's see if I can get up to it. As you can see, I unscrewed that bolt right there. And that's where I grounded my wire to, which is right there. And then it runs through this way with my blue wire. Comes up and in, and it goes to the button right there. This is also how I mounted my two-step right here. Zip tied it to this little bar right here. This is only temporary for right now, but as you can see, the wire goes through and everything. But yeah, that's temporary. I'm gonna find out a place where I can mount it at later, but for right now, it's been holding up for about 3 weeks, so everything's good with that. All right, you ready? Hey, my check engine light went away.
It did?
It'll be back. It fucking worked! Alright, so basically, I figured out where I'm gonna drill it into and mount the button. So it's gonna be right here on this little panel. Mount the button in there and see if it works. What you think, bro? What you think is gonna happen?
It's gonna look good. I hope.
I already got the first drill bit in, and we'll go ahead and start working on this. I hope I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, I never thought I'd be doing this shit. Oh, okay.
Why don't you just send that bitch? Just make a big ass fucking hole in that bitch.
Well, you gotta start off with the small ones and then work your way up. Alright, so we're making progress on the hole. I'm gonna just keep on drilling until I get close enough in size and I'll get back with you guys. I just need some quotes. Right now we're just boring it out, so, well, my method of doing it, I'm just kind of going along the sides as I'm drilling and hoping it fits. But we'll see how close we are now. Let's see. Yeah, we still got a little good ways to go, so we'll get back to you guys when we get it to the perfect size, and I'll show you guys how to wire it up and put the button in there. Alright, so after like 10 minutes of test fitting, like just boring this hole out, I was able to actually get it to come on through. Boom, just like that. And with the button I have, it actually comes with threads right here. So I have this little hexagon piece. I'm just gonna go ahead and thread that on. Might be, there we go. Thread that on. Let's see. But yeah, so there we go. I got my little button right here. Boom. That's how you do it. Hopefully it all clears. That's what I'm hoping for, but I guess we're just gonna have to go test it and find out. So we'll go ahead and head to the car. Alright, so basically, go ahead and test fit it real quick. Yeah, and everything fits. So right here is gonna be my button. So I'll engage it. So like, let's say I'm 2,000 RPM. Let go of the button and the gas at the same time while I'm in gear. Or no, let go of the button and the clutch at the same time. My bad. Let go of those two. And then just go at it. So now I gotta start cutting some wires because this is where my two steps just been hanging out right here for a while. For like how many weeks now? Like 3? Yeah, so it's been hanging out. So we'll go ahead and cut it probably like right here, so I have a little bit of slack, and then hook it to the button and we'll test it out. Alright, so I got some scissors. We're gonna cut these wires. Alright, so we went ahead and wired it up. There's the button right there, so all you gotta do is push in the button and it activates it. And as you can see, there's the wires. I got it wired all the way through, coming out the door. And Jacoby, if you could get like a exhaust clip real quick.
Blue baby!